never forget the first time they kissed by a lizard.
Hello, and welcome back to the story. Today, we will be making a recap of a 1993 movie titled Super Mario Bros. Shout out to Green Koopa, who suggested today's movie, and as always, there will be some spoilers ahead, so watch at your own risk and enjoy. 65 million years ago in Brooklyn, a large meteorite struck the Earth, but instead of annihilating the dinosaurs, it created a parallel dimension where the ancient reptiles continued to thrive and evolved into intelligent beings. In the present day, a woman leaves a mysterious casing and rock in front of an orphanage. She then jumps into a manhole and runs through the tunnel where a man she calls Koopa jumps on her, asking for the rock. However, the tunnel suddenly collapses on them. As the nuns check the mysterious casing, it suddenly opens to reveal a large egg. It cracks open and reveals a healthy baby girl. 20 years later in Brooklyn, a plumber named Mario and his brother Luigi run a struggling plumbing business. Luigi sees the news about missing girls, but Mario brushes it off, saying that they have more important work to do. They hurry to the cafe that needs plumbing work. However, their competitor Scapelli Construction arrived there earlier, and the Mario brothers yet again lost another job. Meanwhile, the same Scapelli Construction is working on the largest construction in Brooklyn. However, their construction has been put on hold to give way for archaeology students to dig dinosaur bones. The head contractor Anthony Scapelli heads to the site and confronts the student archaeologist named Daisy. He orders them to stop already, but Daisy says they have a court order, so Scapelli threatens her instead if they wouldn't stop soon. Daisy heads out to find a phone and call the university. Meanwhile, two goons named Spike and Iggy Koopa sees her, and Iggy says their cousin King Koopa will kill them if they fail to get Daisy again. While Mario is fixing their overheated car, Luigi sees Daisy and he lends her a quarter so she can use the payphone. He finds her attractive, and Mario tells him to talk to her. Moments later, Daisy approaches Luigi to thank him for the quarter. They give her a ride back to the construction site, and as they arrive, Luigi awkwardly asks her out for dinner, which the lady accepts. That evening, they go out on a double date, and Mario's girlfriend Daniela notices the rock on Daisy's necklace. The archaeologist says it was with her when the nuns found her in the orphanage. As they leave, Spike and Iggy mistake Daniela as Daisy, so they follow them and took the lady after Mario left. They were the ones responsible for the missing girls in Brooklyn because of misidentifying them as Daisy. Meanwhile, Daisy brings Luigi to the construction site to show him the dinosaur bones they dug.
He was a monster trying to be a human being.
They are about to get romantic when Scapelli's men suddenly come out running after breaking the pipes. They call Mario for help, and while the brothers are fixing the pipes, Iggy and Spike knock them out and take away Daisy. When they wake up, Mario and Luigi go look for her. They notice a peculiar wall, and from it, Daisy momentarily comes out. Luigi tries to help her, but he was only able to grab her rock necklace. Despite his brother's protest, Luigi jumps into the wall to follow Daisy. Left with no choice, Mario jumps too and gets to travel through what seems to be an interdimensional tunnel. They later reach a dystopian city also known as the Mushroom Kingdom, where some of the men looks reptilian, carrying baby egg in a stroller. Meanwhile, King Koopa, also known as Bowser, is ranting about their world having scarce resources. That is why he wants to take over the human world. He says that in order to merge their worlds, he'll gonna need the princess and the rock, which is a piece from the fallen meteorite. Moments later, Iggy and Spike report to their cousin boss the capture of Princess Daisy. However, they failed to bring him the rock, which angered Koopa. The goons say that the plumbers took it, so King Koopa announces to the city that he'll reward whoever will find the two plumbers. Meanwhile, the Mario brothers are asking around the city when a lady with red spikes snatches the rock necklace from Luigi and jumps away using her jet boots. Feeling down, a man named Toad cheers them up with a song that is anti-Koopa. The police hear this and arrest him. While Mario is helping Toad, an officer notices his plumbing tools and arrests him too. In their cell, Toad tells them about the meteorite that split the Earth into two parallel dimensions. He also mentions that their old king has been de-evolved by Koopa into a fungus. They later get to meet King Koopa, who is pretending to be their lawyer. He asks about the meteorite piece, and when the brothers deny knowing about it, Koopa attacks Luigi. He then sends the two to the de-evolving chamber, where Toad awaits his punishment. He is later de-evolved and turned into a Goomba. The Mario brothers fight back and manage to escape the chamber. As they run away, Luigi notices that a fungus is trying to give them a bob bomb, but Mario pulls him away as the Goombas are coming. They escape using the police mobile, and after a long chase, the Mario brothers enter a tunnel and almost fall to their doom outside the city.
Hey, the fungus just saved us.
Mad about their shortcomings, King Koopa decides to put Spike and Iggy to the chamber and evolves their brain to make them smarter. He then orders his assistant Lena to get Princess Daisy. Lena tells Daisy about her mother, the former queen who smuggled the princess to the other world when Koopa took over. The princess asks about her father, and the assistant says he is alive but is transformed into the lowest form of life. At King Koopa's office, Daisy meets Yoshi, the pet of the royal family. Koopa later tries to seduce her.
They never forget the first time they kissed by a lizard.
But the princess keeps on avoiding him. Angry, King Koopa orders a Goomba to take Daisy away as he will use her later. The now smarter Iggy and Spike find the Mario brothers wandering through the desert. However, despite their newly evolved brain, the two still ends up screwing themselves. They fall into the quicksand, and the Mario brothers tie them up and ask them about Daisy. The two Koopa keep asking about the rock, and Mario asks why do they need that. They explain that if that rock is reinserted to the meteorite, the two dimensions would reunite, and their cousin King Koopa would become the ruler among them. Mario asks why did they only come up now, and Iggy explains that the tunnel has been sealed off for years until someone from the human world blasted it open again. Mario believes that it was Capelli's fault. They later agree to trade Daisy with the rock. However, Luigi says that a lady with red Spike took away the meteorite piece. Spike identifies the lady as Big Bertha, bouncer of the Boom Boom Club.
The downfall of Koopa.
In the club, the Mario brothers find the lady, and Mario claims that he can easily charm her. However, the bouncer quickly knocks him out. With a little persistence, Mario gets to dance with the big lady, and with sleight of hand, he managed to steal the rock necklace. Somebody recognizes the plumbers and calls the authorities. While chased by the Goombas, the Mario brothers accidentally drop the rock, and it falls in the hands of Lena. Big Bertha helps the Mario brothers escape, and she lends them her jet boots to jump out of the club. As they continue running away, the fungus gives Luigi another bob bomb, and he takes it with him this time. They manage to infiltrate Koopa's tower through the basement. Mario comes up with a plan to turn off the heating system to keep everyone in the tower busy. As the alarm goes off, the two put on their iconic costumes and head upstairs. Iggy and Spike were caught preaching the overthrow of King Koopa at the bar. Their cousin got mad and orders their execution. Lena accidentally tells Koopa that she likes him, but the burdened king says he has no time for it. Lena felt rejected, so she decides not to give him the rock, and she heads to Daisy's room to kill her. However, Yoshi comes to the rescue by entangling Lena with his tongue. Daisy runs into Iggy and Spike, who are being dragged by the Goombas. After making a distraction, the three manage to sneak away. Iggy explains to the princess that they have always been a supporter of her father. They bring her to the king's throne, where Daisy gets reunited with her fungus father. Using the computer, the princess tells the Mario brothers where she is. However, Koopa hears this. The three gets reunited, and Daisy tells Mario that his girlfriend is held captive on another floor. Moments after he left, Koopa and his Goombas arrive and captures Luigi and Daisy. Mario rescues his girlfriend and the other ladies from their cell. Using a mattress bed, they slide through the freezing tunnel until they fall out of the tower and into the Goombas who are holding Luigi and Daisy. They finally get reunited, but Koopa has cornered them at gunpoint. Using the jet boots, Mario managed to throw away the evil king. However, he still keeps shooting at them, so Luigi lends Mario his belt so he can go and defeat Koopa. Mario pretends that he has the rock, so King Koopa chases him. The plumber is later cornered, and as he reaches into Luigi's belt, he finds the bob bomb, which scared everyone including Koopa. He turns it on, but as he lets it walk, the bob bomb falls down the bridge. Luigi and the girls go after Lena, who is trying to merge the two worlds and impress Koopa. They tried to stop her, but Lena wouldn't listen, and since she is not the princess, Lena turns into bones after inserting the rock into the meteorite. As Koopa approaches Mario, they start to disintegrate, and the king realizes that their worlds are starting to merge. When they appear in Brooklyn, Koopa snatches the devolution gun and shoots Mario. However, the plumber dodges, and it hits Scapelli instead, devolving him into a monkey. Princess Daisy and Luigi were able to remove the rock from the meteorite, and so Mario and Koopa return to the Mushroom Kingdom. Luigi manages to secure devolution guns from a Goomba, and together, he and Mario shoots Koopa and evolves him into his reptilian ancestor. At the same time, the Bob Bomb has made its way just right below the evil king and explodes, throwing him into the giant bucket. Moments later, the Bowser appears, and the Mario brothers continue shooting him until he de-evolves into a slime. As everyone celebrates the defeat of the evil Koopa, the one and true king of the Mushroom Kingdom returns to his normal form. Daisy brings the Mario brothers to the meteorite and opens a tunnel back to their world. However, she refuses to come back with them as she needs to settle things in their kingdom and reunite with her father. Luigi kisses her farewell, and the two heads back to their world. 3 weeks have passed and Luigi still couldn't get over Daisy. He got excited when the news features their adventure to the parallel world and their heroic rescue of the missing girls. Moments later, someone comes knocking. It is Daisy, asking them for help. The Super Mario Brothers then prepare themselves for yet another adventure. Did you like our movie recap? Please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. To be updated for new movie recaps, hit the notification bell.